It's summertime in Japan. 37 degrees has been our usual high. At the moment today, nice and cool on 33. Still a little too hot for me. Wouldn't it be nice to go somewhere cool? These clothes, by the way, are not my normal taste. These clothes are not my usual taste. They're the formal wear required by my school. All the teachers wear them all the time, despite the fact it's freaking hot. And there's another thing about the Japanese. Tadaima!
Itterashai!
The other thing about the Japanese is they're exceedingly hard workers. Right now, despite the fact that it's school holidays, all of my teachers, well most of them, are back at school still preparing for the next lesson, which is 4 weeks away, because they're Japanese. Hey baby!
Hey!
How was your day?
Good. You ready to go?
Oh yes. I was just telling the folks at home about the Japanese and how hard they work.
Yeah, but the teachers at school even have to schedule their holidays around their meetings.
Let's go, sweetheart. Fortunately for us, we're not Japanese. Today is the 27th of July. Yeah. And we're on the island of Okinawa, southwest of Japan. It's like Japan's version of Hawaii, complete with sprawling metropolis. This is the city of Naha we're in today. Okinawa came under US control following World War II and for several decades stayed that way. Up until the 1970s they were still using the US dollar as currency here. Okinawa and the surrounding islands are very popular with the Japanese. They get a lot of domestic tourists here and surprisingly few foreign ones. Most of the foreigners we saw were probably personnel from the local US air bases. We came to Okinawa to spend our hard-earned cash here in intensive Japanese classes. It didn't start too well, unfortunately. They put me in a class that was far too hard for me and Kristen in a class that was far too easy. Once we got that all sorted out, we learnt quite a bit. But you can't spend your entire time in a place like Okinawa indoors. So in the late afternoons and on the weekends, we managed to get out and have a little bit of fun. The chap on the left in this image is Sai, a friend of ours from Tottori. He's a brave man and not afraid to accept tissues from strange robots. Thank you. He also knows how to entertain a parrot or two. Dude, he's teaching you. Look at him. That bird's got you totally trained. He's taking the piss, man. Sai let us here for lunch. Yeah, that's a restaurant in a tree. On closer inspection it turns out the tree's not a real tree, but the restaurant's real enough. Of course, being at the top of the tree, the prices are elevated. What do you reckon, huh?
It's pretty cool.
What have you got there, sir?
Green curry, Thai green curry. This is corn soup, and I haven't tried this yet, but I'm guessing it's tuna salad.
The view was a little disappointing. When you look out across Naha City, you just see more city. Kristen and I had a mission to find a tropical beach. For that, we had to go west 30 minutes by fast ferry to the island of Tokashiki. This little guy showed us the way to the beach. We weren't quite sure what to expect, but here's what we got. And coming to us live now with the water reports, Kristen. What temperature is the water?
Good.
Temperature good. Back on the main island of Okinawa, we had gone swimming, but it was like swimming in a warm bathtub. Here on Tokashiki, the water was cool and refreshing. We pitched our tent in amongst some beautiful trees. Unfortunately for us, the ants and the mosquitoes liked it too. Those insects, combined with the oppressive heat and humidity, eventually forced us to the beach at 3:30 in the morning, where we laid out our towels to go to sleep. I didn't take my camera, so I'll have to draw you a picture of what it was like. There was so many stars, and then there were shooting stars, and I'm not making this up. There were satellites tracking across the sky, and there were crabs burrowing into the soil around us. We could hear them going, and there was not a cloud in the sky, except on the distant horizon there were faint flashes of lightning coming from a long band of cloud. It was amazing. True story. The next day, bright and early, we went snorkeling, but anyone who's been snorkeling knows exactly how those photos always turn out. Ooh, it's a fish. Wow, a rock. But it was really cool and lots of fun, and the beach was fantastic, and it was a shame we had to leave. After 2 nights there, we scuttled our way back to the main island of Okinawa. Next time on Our Life in Japan, part 2 of our Okinawa adventure with reptiles. Dead ones, not quite dead ones, and deadly ones. Also bats, caves, and sun umbrella vending machines. Also, Kristen goes crazy with the credit card in the glass craftwork store, and we finally get to the aquarium.
If I could escape, I would, but first of all, let me say